What's up, guys? It's me, Nico321 with yet another tutorial. I think it's the 7th, 8th, I don't know, I've looked count how many tutorials I made of this. And so basically, let me set the scene. For this one here is to go on about the macerator and the electronic furnace. Now, let me set the scene for you. Set the scene for you. So you've made your infinite energy source. You've got all this beautiful energy coming in, all of this energy coming in, right? But you've got no clue what to do with it. Well, I've got a solution for you. Basically, I need to paste this one thing. I've got a solution for you, and how about this? You can link up your mining quarry thing, which is not on this map. Your quarry thing, which I explained a few episodes ago. And you can send it straight to this, which will send it straight to your chest afterwards. And so you don't have to do anything, and you get double the resources, and you get quite a lot of stuff. So let me start pumping stuff out from this chest. I'm going to show you this. Basically, it sorts it out. So as you can see, this here can't be smelted. So what does it do? It sends it. It doesn't go in any of them. Instead, it goes straight on, all the way back and into the chest here, which is the chest which gets all the resources. So this will go on and on and on until, in fact, I'm going to change this to a, what was it? And I keep forgetting how to spell engine. I need to remember that one day. And a fuel bucket and a few water buckets. Okay, so just added this so it doesn't actually heat up as quickly. In fact, do you mind if I just quickly make whatever. So it sorts out, it goes through all the stuff. Ah, damn it, bugger, this is too quick. That's why I normally use the redstone engine, because this one here is too quick. So you've got all this stuff, it's coming straight out from underground. You're sending it all the way through to these, which will sort it out. This will macerate it, then send the macerated stuff into these furnaces, which will send it all the way through to here, and you get all your beautiful stuff. Simple. Seems like it. However, there's a big warning for this, a huge warning. You should only start actually properly doing this when you've got plenty of resources. I mean, my design requires 9 of these diamond sorters. My original design needed 13 of them, but I've changed it so it requires less, but it requires more of these pipes now instead. Which is alright if you think about it, because at least it's not diamonds, but diamonds are forever, remember that. So, actually, now come to think of it, you'll probably use one of the things which I taught you last thing to just generate more diamonds, but oh well. So you've got all this beautiful stuff now. So it sorts it out, sends it to the macerators, which macerates it, essentially splits it up. Oh dear. Oh dearie. I'm gonna set up more engines actually, because this is too slow. Even for me, this is too slow, and I don't really care about slow. I care about speed always, not always, but most of the time. Because speed is good. Because speed means you get everything done quickly with the least amount of time done. However, this does take quite a long time to create. So, as you can see, wow, you can see right through there. It sends it all the way through there. Let me take away the cobblestone one a bit for now. And as you saw earlier, it actually sorts it out, physically sorts out everything. I'll take that out, so have to 4 there, 4 of this, 4 of this. Look, it's actually physically sorted out when it gets sent off. As you can see, the thing goes to there, which then goes down in the correct place, which gets macerated, which changes it into dust, which sends it to here, which sends it all the way to here. So you get plenty and plenty of stuff. And stuff is usually good, right? Main downside of it is the fact it requires a ton of energy. And also because it takes up quite a lot of your resources, which is not good, really. But what can you do? So from here, you'd probably wondering, how the hell do I make one of these, Nico? Well, this is where I'm here. That's why I'm here. I'm going to create one line of this, just one of these, basically, all the way through this. Just this little area, section here. That's all I'm going to create. So no, I'm going to uninclude the filters. Actually, I'm going to keep the filters in, but they're not going to be playing as a big role. So what you need is glass fiber cables. You need to convert the power. This is what I forgot to do when I done it originally. You have to convert the power so the 3 dots are facing towards where the power is coming in. You have to remember that, because I've got it so many times wrong, and I wonder why the hell it doesn't work. So this is a really good way of using your power, basically. I mean, look, I've got tons of power everywhere, hundreds and hundreds of thousands of power stuff. So you basically, the plan is we want to get the macerators in first. So we just, what I usually do from here, just set it so it goes up by default. So here's the roof, and then there's this. And then what you do is you send this so it goes here, for example, and you get your macerator. You can use a normal macerator or a rotary macerator. I'm going to use a normal macerator, imagining that you don't have enough resources for the main macerator, even though that sounds really racist, even though I'm not racist. So basically you got your macerator in. Yay! Now you're gonna want to pump stuff from wherever the stuff is coming from. For example, my black hole chest over there. I love my black hole chest. So black hole chest, I want to pump it so it goes into this. However, the thing with these is you have to always make it so it goes through this thing here. If it goes through the sides, it goes into there, or just doesn't go anywhere. It makes sense if you think about it, but it's slightly annoying. So you do this, you send it in, and yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot one major factor already. Damn it! I already forgot something. You want to put your filter somewhere so it filters all the stuff that you want from all the stuff that you don't want. Makes sense, doesn't it? Oh my god, it actually makes sense. So now I'm just going to use a cobblestone line for this, for the stuff which I don't want. So you send all the cobblestone stuff all the way to wherever your chest is going to be. For this example, I'm going to send it so oops. For example, I want this so it brings out cobblestone, so I place it so you see it's red here. You place the cobblestone on the red, so only cobblestone goes through there. Everything else just goes up, down, left, right, forwards or backwards. Meh, makes sense somehow. So for this example, I'm going to put the black hole chest here. Why here? Why not? So this is just so yeah. So you got your macerator in. By the way, don't follow this exact design. That design there is just a little better. Somehow. You'll see why soon. So you place this here. So you place it so the wooden pipe is coming out of the macerator. Then you make it so it forms this L shape, but leave this gap here. So you got two here, and these two here. The reason why you want to leave the gap there, so when you put your fiber optic cable or whatever cable you're using, I will recommend fiber optic. No, glass fiber. I keep saying fiber optic. That's what my internet is. So you place your furnace here. Electric furnace or induction furnace. I like induction furnaces now because I just found them out literally quarter of an hour ago. Because now with an induction furnace, you place a torch there and it starts to heat up. As you can see from the ones over here, they're at 100% heat. Therefore meaning anything that goes into these is like pretty much instantly smelted. It's basically a free version of a one of these. I forgot exactly what it was called for a second, but meh, I found out at the end, didn't I? Yes, I did. So you won't be needing the tubes anymore. I'm just gonna be pipes. I'm just gonna be placing a few golden pipes because I don't like waiting ever. You should know that by now. Speed is key. By the way, golden pipes last for 20 blocks. So, yeah, they're fast. That's really the main point which you get. See, it's gaining heat. It doesn't make any difference how many sources of power you give into it, just one of them will do. So yeah, now you've got your macerator, your everything else. What I would say is try to get an overclocker into it. To make an overclocker, it requires all of this beautiful stuff here: 3 coolant cells, 2 copper wires, and an electronic cell. To make a coolant cell, you need a water cell, which you put into an extractor. To make a water cell, you need an empty cell with a water bucket. To make an empty cell, that's how you make an empty cell, with tin or tin ingots. Aren't they the exact same? Nah. So, yeah, that's how you do it. So, this scatters heat, which is used to make it smell faster, and I'm going to use... Oops. And I'm going to use 12 of these. Oops. Again, failed slightly. Because I recommend 12 because that's roughly the speed that this goes also. So the upside of using the mass of an overclocker is the way that it makes everything 70%. Well, it reduces operating time by 70%. However, it increases energy consumption by 60%. They're really, really long words. For example, if you got 2 machines, and they operate, I can't understand any of that, so I'm ignore that. So, but the thing is, overclocked machines cannot exceed more than 1 operation per tick. So if it's any more than that, the machine stops. Which is why I say 12. I mean, each one of a macerator can take 16 of these, same as a compressor and an extractor. There's 13 that can go into an electronic furnace, and 10 could go into a recycler. However, again, I would recommend using these fiber optic not fiber optic, glass fiber cables. I keep saying fiber optic. I have to get that out of my head now, don't I? Yes, I do. Now I'm just chuck some engines in. So one there, and one there. You can put it on top if you want. I'm just going to chuck it everywhere around, so it's a bit quicker. Speed. Yum. Speed is nice. I didn't mean to jump. I meant the actual action of speed. Yeah, I meant the action of speed. So as you can see, everything that gets formed, everything that's placed into one of these. So, for example, if I chuck this in here, it makes them 2, and they come out. See? Snazzy, right? So from here, what you do is so the filters for that. So if I chuck something like that, a dark matter into there. Oops, this needs to be on, doesn't it? So now, basically, if you want I can't think currently. If you chuck dark matter into there, it should go up in the top. See, it goes to the top one, and goes all the way into there. See? Snazzy, right? However, if I chuck everything in my inventory into there, right? It starts pumping out everything. This is one of the black hole things, and then the thing gets. See, cobblestone goes into there. It proved that it works. Yes, I made something that works. So from this here, you've just made yourself something that consumes some of your infinite energy. Infinite energy is beautiful. And as always, this lava seems to scare me. Oh well. So stuff gets sucked out from there. And for cobblestone, it gets changed to sand, which gets changed to glass, of course. Makes sense. Not the glass bit, not the sand bit, but the glass bit does, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Thank you. You're welcome. So from here, and then you've also got what was it? The ores make their ingots. They make 2 ingots. So, for example, if I put one gold ingot into there, I'll take everything out from here. Wait for it all to macerate. Then, say for example, I want to put gold ore into the system. Don't know why I would want to do that, but actually no, I see why I would want to do that. So I chuck it into the system, right? It gets drawn out and placed into the macerator. After a bit, see, and it makes 2 dust. From the dust, it goes into the induction furnace or electric furnace, whichever one you use. See, and it makes each dust produces 1 ingot. And you saw it produced 2 ingots here, right? So it produced each ore produced 2 dust, and each dust produces 1 ingot. So you get double the stuff that you need. So anyway, if I've missed any, before I say that, fly. The reason why it's not that design is not as good as this one is because everything that comes out here goes up to the top here. That one there, it goes on an L turn. This one here, it goes straight line. Actually, no, they both follow the same L structure actually, except that one's flipped. I've confused myself. Basically, this one here is actually an alright design, except for the fact that you can't add multiple ones for this one. This one here you can, because this branch here is upwards, so everything that you want to put in goes down. Oh sh! Bit too much. Stop. Not so much. Bad things. So yeah, as you can see, it does have a time of how long it takes. I'm just going to stand here and take some of the ores. In fact, take the tin ore out from there so it goes around for a little bit. In fact, what was it? That takes too long. So I'm just going to chuck 4 of these in there. Okay, so I've got no clue. My mind is fuck. So yeah, hope this tutorial has taught you something, somewhere, somewhen. And as always, if you want to help me a bit, like the video, and if this actually helped you, do like the video, because it proves that I am actually half decent at making these tutorials. If you want to help me out a bit more, favorite the video and tell your friends. If you tell your friends about this, I would love you forever. That doesn't sound gay at all. So, and please, if you want to see more content, I mean, I don't only make tutorials, even though currently I am, because TechIt requires tons of tutorials. Okay, it's got tons of tutorials, but the wiki contains tons of shit tutorials, I have to say. very, very bad tutorials, which actually that's the main reason why I'm making these tutorials. So as always, this is me, Nico321, signing out. Peace out, guys.